Hello and welcome to Los Angeles and more specifically Dreamworks Animation, a place where dreams do come true. And today, those dreams come in the shape of a turbocharged snail so fast, he's got his heart set on winning the Indy 500. Now, on a personal note, and because I'm of a humble disposition, I've always known I'd be brilliant at doing voiceover work. So it's a good job for Dreamworks that I'm here today. But before we get onto my dream, let's get more acquainted with that of Turbo's.
My name is Turbo. Every day, it's the same thing. Let's go, people! Pick it up! Turbo, ready to make his move.
No! She cut me off!
Turbo is an incredibly unique character. I mean, in as much as his dream truly is impossible and seems impossible, but he refuses to let go of it. Everybody's got that one thing that makes them happy. And for me, it's terrifying, blazing speed.
I was inspired by two things, really. My 6-year-old son, who has, since before he could even talk, been obsessed with all things speedy, racing his little toy cars around the house. And then I'd walk out onto my front lawn and I have a snail problem. So that juxtaposition of super slow and super fast collided in my universe, and that's how our snail, who has a need for speed, was created.
He's a guy that was told very early on that it's never going to happen, and he just perseveres. And you know that triumph really lies at that intersection between extremely hard work and luck. I wish I was fast. Oh no. What's happening to me? You're a freak of nature.
Whiplash is the, I guess, street smart leader of this elite group of racing snails.
I'm Whiplash. This here is my crew.
And Turbo's sort of like the, I guess, he calls him garden snail, but for all intents and purposes for people looking at it, he's the country snail coming into the city.
Listen, garden snail, you clearly got the skills to pay the bills. If snails had to pay bills, that is.
We're all told we're not worthy or not good enough or not smart enough or not tall enough or whatever it is to do what we want to do, and it's just not true.
A snail cannot race in a competition meant for cars.
Aren't you just a little ray of sunshine?
What happens if you wake up tomorrow and your powers are gone?
Then I better make the most of today.
So, you've assembled an all-star cast, the envy of every director in Hollywood, and yet there's a teeny tiny problem. Getting them all in the same place at the same time might be something of an issue.
Is that a snail?
What kind of welcome is that?
With everybody's schedules, it was impossible to get people together.
Morning, Chet. Morning, Phil. Well, that's a shame.
For the most part, it's individual.
We never saw each other. You're never in the same place together, so it's not like you're actually doing interactions of any sort. So you just kind of show up and do your stuff.
I'm sorry. It's just that you guys are, kind of slowish.
Some days they call you in and you go in and you do one sentence and you go, that's it. Yeah, thanks. And you leave. And then there are days you go in and they'll have you there for 2 hours doing, noises and screams and come-ons and
Ow! Oh, come on! We're supposed to be a team here!
We're trying.
It's a snail! There's not that much to do!
That's it! This pit crew is officially under new management. Woo! Now this is how it's done. Air jack.
Activate!
Lube.
Apply liberally!
Detailing.
Wax on, wax off!
Fuel. Down the hatch. Done. Foot massage.
You know it!
Relaxing vibes.
Own it, brother!
Now relax those vibes.
Are you crazy? Ow!
Yeah, I'm crazy. What made you think I was sane?
Yeah, it's a strange and alienating experience. You're sitting alone in this booth and, for 2 years, you're recording these things, and then suddenly, boom, you're on a red carpet with everybody, and everybody's having a good time.
So, I love animated movies. You? probably love animated movies. In fact, the whole world seems to love animated movies. Yet top scientists still haven't quite worked out what it is about these movies that we all love so much. Well, as it turns out, the cast of Turbo, well, they may have the answer.
For me, they're universal stories that are universally relatable. I mean, they appeal to young and old, and you know, I have nieces and nephews, and I can't tell you how many times I've watched How to Train Your Dragon. I feel like I made How to Train Your Dragon. I've watched it so many times, so I want to have kids one day, and the idea is that you'll be able to allow them to watch a movie you made. So it's great to have them this fantastic piece of work that you can show them and they can watch over and over again. Now, I'm not sure I want to hear my voice in the house that many times. That might be a little aggravating for me.
Theo!
Yes, the handsome fellow in the back.
Can you please go to sleep?
Sleep? Are you kidding me? It takes hours to come down after a big race like this.
Yeah, I bet. Okay.
And I feel like everybody is a big kid inside. No matter how old you are, you always have a little kid in you. So when you have a great animated movie, it brings out the kid in you, and it allows you to be a kid. Because I know when I go see animated movies, I see more adults than kids. You know, and that's just the way it is. You know, the adults may bring the kids, but they really be in there enjoying it too, especially when it's a great movie that has that kind of storyline where the whole family can enjoy it, like this movie right here.
The name is Smooth Move. I set the tone around here, you dig? Now check this. Right about now, I'm moving so fast, the whole world's going in slow motion, baby.
Well, I think there's a character in Turbo that everyone can relate to. I mean, there's a character in there that I think everyone's gonna have a different favorite.
They call me the White Shadow, because I'm so fast, all you see is my shadow.
I don't get it.
White Shadow.
I can still see you.
There's little subtle things in there for mom and dad. There's, you know, there's stuff in there that the kids are obviously gonna go crazy for.
He ain't slow no more.
That's for sure.
Shut the door.
Get on the floor.
Barbecue sauce.
The animation is so good you can smell the gasoline fuel. And as you're eating your popcorn, don't think of us as snails crawling up the side of your popcorn box. Think of us as your best friends. Share the popcorn with me.
Come to the mountain, Turbo.
Turbo gonna take you in and out, the underground, up top, from the streets to the suites, oh yeah, to the checkered flag. You dig and dream big while you're doing it.
What he said.
Come on, hurry up.
A little far from home, aren't you? Garden snail.
Hey, I think we got a crier here.
Let's do this.
I got this one. Oh, I got this one.
Yeah.
Come on, this is me. Time to go, Theo.
Ready? Set.
Whoa, that snail is fast. What? Are you seeing this? What? The snail is fast.
You see the snail moving fast. You slow, you don't get past. You see him gaining position, but first he won't be last. He's ready to make a dash. Snail quicker than a lightning flash. His engine's roaring, he's flooring. He won't run out of gas. The snail is fast.
Whoa, that snail is fast.
I'll have a snail in the Indy 500.
Whoa, it's a miracle of nature. What?
Will the snail be crushed by the giant race cars?
That snail is fast.
Hello and welcome back to our Sky Movies Turbo special, where I'm here in Los Angeles at Dreamworks Animation. Now, this is the moment you've all been waiting for, or at least the moment I've been waiting for, because I am about to step into that voiceover booth and add my own dulcet tones to a scene from the movie itself, all with the help of director David Soren. But first, it seems only right that I get some tips on doing a voiceover from Ryan Reynolds and the rest of the cast.
And it looks like the winner is Turbo!
It's a replay.
Alex, when you're working on these voiceovers, you want to be incredibly loose. You want to do some any kind of warm-ups you can, any kind of anything to just kind of create a sort of uninhibited environment.
Okay, thanks, Ryan. Anyone else?
Alex, first and foremost, the first thing you need to do is get your mind right. Once you get your mind right, the body will follow. And then fall in love with my character, because my character is the one that's the easiest to fall and to flow with, because he's the smoothest. You dig? Smooth move.
Okay, an interesting selection of advice there. Thanks very much, guys.
With my brains and your speed, we should be destined for greatness.
David Soren, it's lovely to see you. How are you?
Very good, thank you. How are you?
Very excited.
Welcome to Dreamworks.
Thanks very much, man.
Right,
Let's do that. That's good. That was a manly.
Yeah, I learned from Snoop.
Yeah,
sort of poorly.
Good. You've learned from Snoop, and yeah. I've had some advice from Snoop about what we are doing here, and some advice from Ryan, and they've kind of given me some tips on how to best do this voiceover. ADR, what do I call? What am I doing?
Well, let's call it voiceover today.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good. So, first of all, what tips would you give me to add to their tips for how best to do what I'm about to do?
I think first we talk about the scene a little bit, right? We just sort of get you familiar with what's happening on screen. In this case, Turbo is he doesn't have any superpowers yet, and he's just doing his day-to-day routine, which is trying to race this ruler.
The one thing Snoop said was, "Be smooth," and with your help as well, I think we're going to do this. Okay. So brilliant. All right, great.
All right,
so,
you feeling better?
Yeah, I put these on and I stand here, and this is my microphone.
I'm gonna go over there and we'll get to it.
And listen,
all right, good luck.
Just shout and tell me stuff, because I'm a really good listener. My first line is "Head in the game, head in the game." Yeah. Okay, it's so appropriate, because right now I'm getting my head in the game.
Channel your own nerves.
And
put
then
put it into the performance.
Yeah, no, I'm nervous. And yes, 17 minutes. That's a new record. Do you want me to up my English accent? Because I don't have a sort of classic, like, "Call blimey, governor."
When you exercise and you're exhausted from all that,
would
you naturally change your accent?
I've never exercised, but I imagine I would. Yeah. How about head in the game? That's not even. I can't. No, let's not do that, because as I've just proved, I can't do an English accent. So I'll do it as me. Did Ryan do it as him? I don't care what Ryan did. I'll just do it. I'll just do it as me.
All right, that'll be good.
All right, brilliant. So I'm ready to go.
Okay. All right. So what? Hold on. What are you doing right now?
I just found some sweets down here. Just say when.
What? Yeah, we're trying to get your vocal performance, which is a little challenging when you're chewing.
So this isn't a good
sweet. And
well, you didn't
crinkling wrappers and stuff.
Who leaves sweets down there if you're not meant to eat? I'm so sorry.
Did Ryan mention anything about the sweets?
No one said anything about sweet. I just think it's weird to put some there if you're not meant to eat them. You see a sweet you eat.
Can we get somebody to just take the rest of the sweets away?
Yeah, we haven't. Fine, just take the sweet. All right. All
right, thank you. Let's do it.
Head in the game. Head in the game. Huh?
You like that one, right?
Can you tell?
I can tell you like that one. All right, we're going to try something a little different this time. That was a great start. Okay?
Do you mean that, though? Because
I mean it in a way where I'm just trying to keep things rolling.
Yeah.
Okay?
All right.
We're going to try one where we do 3 in a row, real quick. All right? So you have a little run to work it out, and then you don't have to stop, and we don't have to have these chit-chats in between takes. You can just kind of hit it, keep your head in the moment, and do 3, bang them out.
Head in the game, head in the game. Head in the game, head in the game. Head in the game, head in the game. Yeah? David? David?
Yeah.
You nod off.
What?
Did you nod off just then?
What? No. No.
You heard that last one, because that last one was, I mean, I'm not talking myself up, but that last one.
The last one was great. It was great.
Tell me how did it sound then? What was different about?
It just sounded better. It just sounded good. Great job. Great job.
I'm not sure he's taking this seriously, but
no, next line.
Before we move on to the next line.
Yep.
I do like head in the game, head in the game.
Yeah, you want to throw some.
Have we got time for rewrites?
Try this. Whatever comes to mind, do it. All right?
All right.
Don't think, just do.
I'm going to go really fast. Just throwing it out there.
Yeah.
Let's do the next line.
It's different. It is different.
I think head in the game actually worked. I mean that's why you do what you do and why I'm your new voiceover artist of choice.
And get out there! Smell out, baby!
Go, T-Boogie, go!
All right, what's the next line?
Next line is, yes, 17 minutes.
That's about how long that last take took. Let's keep going. Let's do it.
I'm going to get this first time, and you're going to be like, oh my God! You're going to love it. Watch this. This is what I can actually do. Yes! 17 minutes! That's a new record! Come on, huh?
You're happy.
Daddy brought the big guns.
I can feel you are happy.
How are you not happy with that?
Take. You do not sound remotely exhausted. Not even a tiny bit exhausted.
Oh, yeah, I didn't read the notes.
Right?
Turbo collapsing.
You've been going down this ruler for 17 minutes.
Yes! 17 minutes! That's a new record!
Now we're talking.
Huh?
Now we're talking.
Yeah, but now that's because we've created dialogue here.
All right.
Now that you're helping me, I'm helping you.
Okay, whatever it takes.
Before it felt really confrontational and I was getting angry, and now I feel like we found some sort of middle ground that we can sort of like, I don't know if it's middle ground. I think I'm still putting in the effort and you're just like, but whatever, it's fine.
All right, well, thank you for coming.
David Soren, everyone.
Great work. Great work.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for the sort of warm embrace that was this experience.
All right, pleasure.
And
pleasure was yours.
I will hear from you, I have no doubt. You don't need to answer that, I'll just say that. So after putting Ryan Reynolds to shame and becoming David's new favourite voiceover artist, it was time to see the results.
Head in the game, head in the game.
Yes! 17 minutes! That's a new record! I thought that was pretty good. I don't want to blow my own trumpet, though, so why don't we head back to Ryan and the rest of the gang. Guys, what did you think?
Alex, I've watched what you've done, and I just want to say that was truly awful.
Wait. Did you even listen to what I told you? Take your time. Smooth, baby, smooth.
Okay, my suggestion is don't give up the day job. And don't call us. We'll call you.
Well, that's kind of what I said. I'll just wait for you to call, and I'm sure you will, because that's what you just said, Samuel L. Jackson. You said you'd call me. Anytime now.
All right, we're gonna try something a little different this time. That was a great start.
If it was me, I'd be like, head in the game, let's get to it.
Maybe finish it off with the candy or something. All right. Did we pay for your airfare, or was it?
Listen, right? I said, what advice do you have for me? And you were all like, oh, do this, do that, which was great, but you didn't say, don't put sweet in your mouth. This is the level we're working at, David. Yes! 17 minutes! That's a new record!
Okay. Now we've got something.
Is anyone getting that applause?
Now we've got something.